MC was sleeping without any worry in the world, like there is nothing that can go wrong. But after a bit of time passes, his eyes open a little bit, and he realizes that the status window is so close to his own face that there is no way he can clearly see what's written in there. The status window is showing a message that the tower manager asks the MC if he has ever said that using unappraised items recklessly can put him in big trouble. MC says that the tower manager surprised him while he was asleep, and then inquires further about what does the tower manager mean by unappraised items. While he was saying this, his hand notices something new on his head. The MC looks at the straw hat that was on his head and says that he has no idea how this straw hat got on his head. Seeing our MC confused by the straw hat, the little rabbit who put the hat on the MC shows a bag to him from which it got the hat. It is Theo's bag, which means Theo the cat must have brought it this time. Then MC disturbs Theo's sleep to wake him up, but Theo does not want to wake up. Sleeping is too much fun for the cat, so Theo just wants to keep on sleeping longer. This brat is just too much crazy about sleeping. No matter how hard MC tried, it does not look like the cat is going to wake up. Then he decides to leave the cat to sleeping and takes a look at the straw hat himself in hopes of figuring it out. This is a farmer's straw hat. It grants a weak protection of Mother Earth to all owned farmland. Intelligence recovery is also slightly faster. This is very fascinating for our MC as it does not have a limit on the size of the farmland it affects. This makes it a really nice item, but the usage restriction is of level 20. Then the tower manager tells the MC to appraise the straw hat first. MC agrees and asks for a quest. The new quest is then received by MC, in which he has to send the unappraised straw hat to the tower manager. There is no reward for this, and if it gets rejected, the item will remain unappraised. MC quickly finishes the quest as he himself does not want to wait any longer than he has to for getting things done. The hat then goes to the black dragon, who receives it in his lair. She is very excited for the opportunity to show off her skills. She uses the appraisal skill to get the straw hat sent by the MC appraised. As her skill is taking its course, the hat glows in glorious aura. The fact that this is a very special item is duly noted by the dragon. MC also knows the dragon's appreciation of the item through status messages, which tells him that the tower manager looks at the appraised item and is happy. Later, she congratulates the MC on how excellent the item turned out to be. MC is taken aback by this fact that she is congratulating him. Then a new quest appears where the tower manager wants the MC to promise that he will present his crops full of blue moon's energy during the next blue moon. This quest will reward him with the appraised straw hat, and upon rejection, the MC cannot get his straw hat. Reading this message, MC also notes the specific mention of the crops full of blue moon energy. MC realizes that the time for the blue moon is soon to come, and since his field has grown bigger, he can give that much. So he promises whatever he was asked for the quest. But just promising by words is not enough for Aileen Fratani, as she wants him to hold his pinky finger and make a promise. After this, another message comes saying that the tower manager told him her name, so she wants him to know how honored he should feel. But it is not like the MC was dying to know her name or anything, so even though she told him her name, Aileen Fratani, the MC just says that there was no need to say her name. But this makes the tower manager very angry, who then asks the MC if he wants his straw hat back or not. Then again messages that she is excited while banging her feet on the floor, saying that it is a great honor. Feeling the rising temper, the MC humbles himself and says yes, Aileen Fratani. It is an honor to know her name. Then, as in the quest, the MC shows his pinky finger and proclaims that he, Park Sejun, promises to give his crops to Aileen Fratani once he harvests his crops full of energy of the blue moon during the next blue moon. Then the tower manager says that this is his first promise to her, which confuses the MC a little bit. While on the other side, the dragon is also showing her finger to accept the promise. The dragon confirms that this is their first promise, which they are making right now to each other. With this, the quest gets completed, and the quest completion reward, which is the straw hat of St. Patrick of Earth, is received by the MC. The straw hat is now appraised and turned into a very special artifact. It is an artifact called Straw Hat of St. Patrick of Earth. The straw hat, which has always been worn by Farmer Patrick, who was called the Saint of the Earth because he saved many starving people through farming. It is one of the 10 artifacts that only exists in the Black Tower. Depending on the job level of the artifact user, restrictions will be lifted. The MC is really surprised after knowing that this is one of the 10 artifacts in the tower. This is his first time hearing about a named equipment being classified as an artifact. The level and stat restrictions that were originally written as usage restrictions disappeared, and in return, there is a restriction of those with jobs related to farming. The grade is appraised in considering that the abilities will grow depending on the user's job level. It seems like they will be determined when worn, so the MC wears the hat. Then the artifact confirms the user's occupation and level. After doing its required checks, the artifact reveals its true power and grants even more buffs due to the user being a farmer like the MC. The grade has become D, and due to the buffs now there is even probability of some of the owned farmland will have a good harvest for a week. During a good harvest, yield will increase by 50%. Realizing the amazing buffs, the MC is really surprised by the wonderful options this item gives. Clearly, being one among the 10 artifacts of the tower means it will be very beneficial going forward. The MC is really happy to get this wonderful item. These are essential skills to cultivate this barren wasteland outside the cave. It will really be a great help. As expected, Theo has gold hands, and the MC's hunch was absolutely correct. MC is so much happy right now that he again decides to show some love to his lovely and proud sales cat Theo. His happiness and showing of love was so intense on the cat's paws that Theo wakes up and asks what do the MC thinks he is doing. This love had the power to wake the sleep crazy cat. Then MC tells Theo that he will be the sales cat Theo for the next 1 week. This surprises Theo as the original deal was for 38 hours, but now he gets to be that for 1 week. He just wants to confirm if it is for real or just a joke. But the happiness of the MC is too much, so of course the reward is also for real for the cute cat Theo. Now, even though Theo does not know the reason for this reward, he is happy and excited indeed to have got it. Both of their excitement is so intense that even the bear cub wakes up. He is the sales cat Theo, a very happy and excited sales cat Theo. Then in a hole in ground, a rabbit is eating a stick which does not seem to be having any effect on its level of boredom. Maybe the taste is not very good, he needs some salt or something. Another rabbit seems to be also very deep in though while thumping the ground with his cute little legs. The MC is also not in a relaxed mood anymore, and his legs are in a constantly shaking movement. And there is not way that lap would be very comfortable to be on for the cat right now. And seeing the face of the cat up close, it's rather clear how right I am about the uncomfortability factor. After taking it enough, the cat does ask the MC if he can stop shaking his feet as it's making him go crazy. But the MC explains that it is happening due to him being too anxious. It seems like it has been a long time, but there has not been any news. It is difficult waiting for so long, so the cat asks if the MC can give him one churu. MC agrees as it looks like it will take a bit longer, so taking a breather would be a good idea. But then the door opens and another little rabbit comes out. MC sees that finally they are out and he is concerned about their health. On a closer look, it turns out they are 3. But then another rabbit comes out with 3 more little baby rabbits. So in total there are 6 little baby rabbits which just came out. MC decides to make some soup to help the rabbit mom recover her body after her hard work this morning. What a happy occasion, especially after taking a look at those cute babies. MC asks Theo to come closer. Theo does exactly that. All of them admire the pretty babies. Theo notes that they are very small. After this, MC tells Theo that he has become an uncle, which surprises Theo. But of course it is what it is. Hope cool Uncle Theo will take good care of the baby rabbits. Theo is ready to take the responsibility, and to show his resolve he takes out his favorite. Then Uncle Theo offers to give churu, which he loves the most, to the babies to eat. But the babies are too young, so they cannot eat churu right now. This shocks Theo a bit. But this does reveal to MC that the cat was secretly hiding more churu. But Theo says they were for emergency. Theo pleads to Mick to let it slide just this once. And since today is a good day, he does decide to let it slide. Day 179 of being stranded in the tower. New family members were born. Then in a barren wasteland surrounded large tower, a crystal is glowing surrounded via a magical aura. It is quite a beautiful looking crystal indeed. Near the crystal, someone is standing in front of a large army of buffalo monsters. Their leader proclaims that the blue moon is coming soon, so do not give in to hunger now. Instead, find them in the barren wasteland, everything that they can eat. It is the 99th floor boss monster, king of horses and cows. The monsters are preparing to create a lot of trouble while the happy family is enjoying their time together in the peace and harmony of beautiful Mother Nature. What will happen next? Find out next time.